All right. Welcome to another episode of Hooked Up Fishing. Alan
Sure.
is up early this morning. We're locked into a monster trip on the bluefin, okay? So
We're ready. We're ready to go get hooked up.
We're ready for some serious action now. So
Let me go help her with that bait. See it?
it's a wrap, you guys. Off on the bluefin. Get your heart right. Going drift fishing early this morning. That's going to be the first thing Captain said. The first thing we're going to be doing this morning is drift fishing.
500 feet of water, 35 feet out. I mean, 35 miles out.
Wow.
And
Where in Florida?
so that's out of Pensacola. And you know, Destin's nice. Don't get me wrong.
I
but
thought the
it's-
shelf kind of came
Now
out.
see, that's what my wife's brother's real good friend is thinking. Man, we got to go to Destin. It's
Yeah.
great, this and that and the other. So that's what they wanting to do next.
Well, it's pretty. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty,
Fishing wise.
Well, Destin is really touristy. You know, you get there in off season.
They're that type though, so
Yeah.
I figured that would be the case. That's probably why.
Yeah,
I want to
so
fish.
that's why I go to Pensacola. 'Cause
If you want to fish, that's where you go, right?
Right. You go outside the pass there, and there's a ship that they sunk called the Massachusetts. It's like 200 feet long, and I mean I think it's in like 50 feet of water, but you know it comes right up to nearly the surface.
Wow.
Anytime, night or day, any time of the year, you can get baits. I mean, you get cigar minnows, you get hardtails, piggy perch, all kinds of stuff off that.
Full
So
of
you-
life, huh?
Yeah, you can go out there with Sabiki and you have your baits in 20 minutes and then be offshore fishing. So, and like I said, I've got a 65-pound AJ this summer on my bay boat out there, right? So that's
Nice.
Yeah, man.
that's fun.
See, I took off and went to Quapos out of my kayak, and that's when I saw the difference. What you were saying
Yeah.
versus here being closer to, you know, your shelf or your drop off where you're fishing.
Yeah.
I put in at Bob Hall Pier, not even in a offshore kayak. Guys were in these rigs that are for that. I went in a Hobie PA-14. I mean, this thing is a boat. It's huge. And these guys call, I mean, really, it's about maybe a half a mile, it seems like, of breakers versus Galveston. You got 10, 15 breakers, where in Galveston I got two bars I go over.
Yeah.
And man, I'm trying to make these breakers in this Hobie, and you know, I don't get going the right direction out of the gates. And once I get sideways, man, I'm fighting them, trying to get this big ship turned. But I'm holding on to it, man. They hit hard. I'm riding them. And I straighten up and I go offshore, and I caught king with that setup I have, you know, using ribbon fish just off the beach, out of Corpus.
Yeah, that's a nice thing
They've
about it.
been wanting me to do that.
Get that blue water, white sand, and literally, I mean, so they've got so many public spots there that, I mean, they're continuously building reefs and sinking ships, and they've got old tanks and stuff from World War II that they've sunk, and the car body, you name it. I mean, there's thousands of spots, so you don't have to worry about private spot, because any of the public spots, just nobody can fish them all, right? So,
Right.
that's a nice thing.
Yeah, you know, if you're a fisherman, I mean, and that's what we do, you're going to be looking at, man, that sounds good. Florida, you know, that kind of fishing all the time. Yeah.
Located downstairs underneath the two bottom bunks. There's placards labeling how many each side and the sizes and everything. Please do not pull them out and use them as pillows. There are specialized safety equipment on them, such as silo sticks and strokes, that we have to keep in good working order for the Coast Guard. If they pull us over and that stuff's not working, we can get fined for it. So please leave them be. If something happens, we'll pull them out and show you how to put them on and all that good stuff. There's an emergency exit hatch for inside of the cabin. It's located right above the two top bunks down there. It's got a little dog latch. You just press the latch up to the cylinder, turn it counterclockwise. That's how you open it up to get out. There's 2 life rafts on board the vessel. It's located right at the very bow of the boat. It's where both life rafts are. There's 2 throwable orange life rings. There's one on the starboard side of the wheelhouse right there. There's also one right here behind the wheelhouse. That's also the location of our satellite E-perp. Guys, this door right here is a big heavy metal door. When you are coming in and out of this door, hold on to the door handle. That way, if the boat rocks just right, if you let go of it, it can swing open, and whoever's sitting right here, the door can swing open and hit their hand or hit their knee or whatnot. Also, you know, this door has a little click lock mechanism. When it shuts, when it's quiet like this, you hear the little click. When, you know, the boat's going and stuff, you feel it. Make sure you feel that little click before you let go of the door. That way it doesn't swing back open and accidentally pop somebody. Also, it's metal on metal at the door frame area. Watch your pinch points, fingers, toes, ankles, all that stuff. If this door slams on your finger, it's pretty much going to amputate it. So please watch your fingers on that. Everything that is sharp and pokey, stabby, cutty, everything that can hook you, stab you, cut you. Right behind this big white fish box where the engine room blower vent turns into all of our rod holders, we have some kingfish wire leaders hung up and some trolling stuff. So if you lose your balance, you go to grab something, watch what you're grabbing right there. How many people we wind up with today?
14.
2, 4, 6, 8. Alright, 14 people. That's pretty fair amount of folks to be drift fishing all at once. In order for us to drift fish and be successful and not stay tangled up, we're going to need to fish the entire length of the boat, guys, from bow to stern. Utilize the entire length of the boat. Drift fishing is done on the down current side, so we usually try to drift everybody off the forehand side. And you're going to look over there and go, man, there's a whole open side of the boat. The reason why we can't fish over there is the upcurrent side. If you drop your line, it goes directly under the boat and it's rubbing on the boat the whole time. So we want your bait to go out and away from the boat. That's why we fish on the down current side. Hey guys, right before we start fishing, we'll have a little powwow session like this again. I'll kind of explain what we're doing. If you're using our tackle, I'll show you how the rod and reels work and how to fight the fish, how to keep everybody on tackle.
First rig out there. That's what guys are talking about. They come through in their kayaks. Crazy. I'll be daggone. Long way down. still like paddling like that. I mean, it ain't, you know, taking the fun out of it. Have on a calm day, if somebody like this had money, brought you out there and dropped you off, let you play a little while, put you back up. I went Corpus and launched off the beach and did that one. That's fun, but it's only, I imagine maybe 40 minutes, maybe max.
Hey, Mikey, turn down C and kick it in gear to keep it tight a little bit.
I learned about this thing, it'll hook up anyway.
Keep drilling. Need to make sure we don't cut 6 lines.
We're hooked up already, again, with a double hookup this time.
Come together and find out. We're going to put them on.
There you go.
No other way around. The other way. Go under.
Somebody's up on top. Small fish.
Hey, tangle that.
Yeah.
Come here, lift that up. Don't reach. Just hold on. We got lines that are all wrapped.
Y'all are this way.
It don't matter. The lure done wrapped 100 times.
Yeah. They got a twist like
Carlos,
from
come here.
hell. They got a twist from hell. Somebody's gonna have to tighten up.
It's real nice. Hold that rod that way.
Yeah, don't let them come together. It's a smaller fish. That's probably why it did all that. One of them, he's just wrapped. He probably didn't tell her. He probably wrapped.
Watch the toes. Get out there and move. Get out there and move. Get away.
One of these rods have a fish on it.
Watch the toes. Watch out for the hooks. Move. Get out there, dude.
Lost one, got one.
Everything's wiped out. Stop.
I mean, they did. How the hell did they do? Look like they went 1,000,000 times around. Live action though. Hot Pink did it again.
You gotta stop.
Oh, one guy over there to tail him.
Tell Mikey I need wire. Mikey, I need wire. 3.
If you kill them, you don't do that, they can still shiver. Because they're warm-blooded. That's what you heard, the burn, the meat burn. You probably watch Wicked Tuna, where they say there's no burn in the meat. Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
That's what's happened is that if the fish, what they do is they try to cool it down quickly. They first bleed it, and then they brain it, and go all the way through that spine. You know,
Or with Wicked Tuna, they just cut the whole. All you gotta do is cut the whole head off.
yeah.
You don't got brain. Just cut the entire head off. As long as it's lean.
That's what they do, yeah. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
noticed that. The head comes out, they stuff it with ice.
Right. Well, and then a lot of times they'll put it in a saltwater slurry to cool it down first before they put it in ice.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah, because they don't show that part on the show.
No.
They just show them ice down. Because there'd be too much video, I guess. But that's wild. They'll get the meat like you want it.
Yeah. So we quit cutting the tails off. Now what we'll do is we'll take our knife and we'll cut through the gills,
Cut the gill.
cut the head all the way off with just a little hinge. We don't want any issues
The main arteries in the
well,
gill.
if you separate your heads from the tails, you got to make sure there's some fish you can and can't do.
yeah.
So we want to make sure, Well,
fight.
that's normal.
Yeah.
That's right. That's normal for them. When they hit that deck, dude, that's shock. Like, you ever notice like a Dorado? They have real sensitive skin, and their lateral line is real sensitive. You ever notice a Dorado? He can be dead. I mean, laying it up on the side, but when he touches that hot ass deck, he will go crazy. That's why you just put him straight in the box. Because you get a good Dorado, break your leg.
Yeah.
When they hit that deck, dude, they go crazy.
But it's that touch.
It's like hitting them on the heat, their whole body when the heat comes.
Skin so sensitive to changes in temperature.
And it's because they have the ability to change their skin color,
I've seen that.
and because of that, they have tremendous sensitivity in their skin. Because a fish just has one line that he feels. This fish has the ability to feel his whole body.
Like I told you, my first trip, I was so uninformed. You know, we had Dorado, okay, and on me, I fry fish all the time. So I'm coming home with this lean cod, the snapper, and all this, and I got this Dorado. I'm ready to eat. This fish is pretty. So here I go with my fillet knife at home, and I try grease. All right. I couldn't fry it to where it was, I would say, good. And I found out most of those fish are better bait.
And if you take care of blackfin, you can't really tell the difference of fresh blackfin tuna from the yellowfin you're going to get at the sushi restaurant. You can tell the difference between fresh yellowfin and fresh blackfin. Blackfin, to me, does not cook well when it's been thawed. To me, blackfin is wasted if it's not eaten raw or cooked fresh. It's like kingfish. Yellowfin, it does well. You know, I'll keep yellowfin in the fridge for about 5 to 7 days, and then I'll take whatever's left, and you can tell, you see the color of it. I mean, it's just got this beautiful color, and then it's like a flower. It'll just start to turn. Then you slice it up, put it in the freezer, and you can't tell the difference. I used to give it all away, but then I'll slice it up and put it in the freezer. I still have tuna in the freezer. I still have ling. We went out and caught 3 over 40-pound ling the last time I went, which was.
You shouldn't be sweating any flounder, man. You got the good stuff in the fridge.
I got no flounder, man. The last time I got some flounder, man, I made a mistake of keeping it in my dad's freezer, and I forgot it there. And when I went to go back and get it, he's like, "Oh, that looks good. Thank you, son."
Well, I got a spot I'm getting them, so I'll load up and we'll swap out. I'll get the wife something she had made. We'll come out bring.
I got 2 snapper that are on a half shell that I just been kind of saving. They've been vacuum sealed up to a group. Guaranteed. I got a rock out at Sunrise. We can go out. I can guarantee you that we can go out and set up 4 or 5 little bitty circle hooks and catch all the beeliners we want till our fingers are tired. There's a rock out there, and the conditions are so perfect for beeliners, dude. And you downsize real tiny, just little tiny pieces of squid, and a big old snapper don't care about it. Multiple hooks, let it stay on the bottom.
Yeah, that's one of the things Jerry taught me when I was fishing with you. Jerry, I remember, Slightly Dangerous.
Yeah.
So, what he was doing was taking and bouncing it on the bottom.
Yeah.
So leave your weight on the bottom, and then let the weight just bounce on the bottom because it's beeliners that way. Little tiny baits.
And when you hook up, beeliners are like hyperactive school kids. And when one gets on there, they're all gonna come around and see what's going on. So you leave it down there, and you'll start feeling it increase. You know, then you're like, okay, I'm tired of waiting. You know, you wait because you'll get 2 or 3 fish.
Yeah, similar.
Or you'll pull up with all 4 hooks.
Yeah, they're similar to
Beeliners are just schools or what?
Well, we did drop with 6 hooks for tile.
Yeah.
And we will let it marinate. We will know because you can't tell there's a fish on when you're 1,400 feet. We know there's fish on because we know when we go to the spot that they're there, and we'll just wait a time frame, and we know that amount of time usually we'll at least get 2 or 3 fish on there. I never ever filled a 6 line. They hardly ever bite the first 2 hooks at the line. Beeliner is anything other than a red snapper. Vermilion, lane. Anything
All
other
these
than
other snappers.
red snapper, the only snapper that are protected. So all your other fish, your mangrove, your
Right, that's what I was
your
hoping for,
all
yeah.
your other snappers, they're called a beeliner. But a beeliner is typically your smaller, your vermilion, your lane.
They're all good to eat.
Yeah, that's what I'm- that's
actually, they're better to eat.
Yeah, I'm
because
looking for
with
it,
red
yeah.
snapper, we have to go get these hogs, and they're tough. When
Yeah,
I was a
older,
kid,
yeah.
my dad always wanted those 13, 14 inches. Back then it was 12, I can't remember. And the limit was like 5, maybe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
10, I don't remember. When I was
It was,
a kid,
yeah, it was way.
and we were catching snapper 12 miles out. Just pull up to the rig, start drifting off the rig, dude, bumping your knocker rig off, and you catch a snapper all day long.
And that's what you want, the smaller of everything. That's deer, you know, all stuff is going to
Much
get
better.
more gamier if it's older. But I've always said that. People are going red snapper fishing, but I want all those other species where I'm not limited to amount I can catch, because the taste is, I think, is better.
Well, you know, reducing the limit, that's what they did. They made us let the smaller fish go to sustain and live and go after the larger fish. They just don't realize the mass amount of fish that we kill.
Trying to drop them back after
Well,
you hook them.
it's not just barrel trauma. Once you catch that fish, the porpoise, the shark,
Everything's eating
they
them.
all know that these areas, because we only have so many few areas that they're covered up. There's 30 boats. I swear to y'all, when I got my captain's license and we fished hard, we chartered that 1 year. I had a porpoise that had this big cut in his fin and this growth on it, and I called him Finny. And my mom says that she'd done research and they recognized the sound of screws. So we used to go to this exact same spot. We'd anchor up, we would let everybody get their snapper. He would be there every time. One time I'm fishing in Kristen's, I got a fish in my hand. And Kristen's like, Alan, you won't believe this, but turn around. And I look back and Finn was doing this right behind me. I had that fish in my hand.
He
And he
knew
was
it.
waiting. So I took that fish and I went up to the side and he dropped down in the water, dude, and he laid down underneath my boat about 5 foot, just laid there looking at me. And I dropped it down and it swam down. He went and got it, then he came back up, shook out of the water with it and went down.
Smart,
I'm
man.
fishing
Super
again.
intelligent, yeah.
I'm fishing again. Somebody else would catch a fish, he'd come back behind me, man. They wanted them to come hand it to me. That was crazy, dude.
Got him trained, huh?
My
Well,
wife,
he knows he's getting fed, and
we were fishing, dude.
I was
and
upset.
She had a porpoise bow ride. We were trolling, so I'm only running 7 knots. She had a porpoise bow ride. She screamed to her son. We were going after big bull Dorado. This is a true story. She screamed at him. He ran up there, man, and they're both laying on the deck with their hands in the water. I didn't know what's going on. She looks back at me screaming. He's letting me pet him. She's over there rubbing this wild porpoise while he's riding in the bow. And Chase was too. Next thing I'm filming on my phone. Next thing I know, I hear. I look back, man, and my rod. I forgot to turn it. No, actually, I think Chase set the rod out because he's going for the trophy. He forgot to set the clicker. Dude, I'm already into the braid, so I'm close to spool, dude, and I see, and there was so much line was peeling out so fast that it was making the rod whip, and I heard it. I looked back, ran, and got the rod. Put a little bit more drag on, started cranking some line. Of course, he comes back there. It was we caught 58 or 60, 58 or 68 inch Dorado. But because I touched the rod and that fish weighed 40 something pounds, he would have had the junior state record.
Oh, wow.
And that's what he was going for.
And they said that. Nobody
The
can touch
female
it.
was there too, man, dude. And we threw everything in the world at her, dude. And she just wouldn't
Wouldn't
bite.
touch it. Smarter.
But see what we did, what him and I did, it was like, okay, you pick a fish. I said, let's go after a fish. And that's how we got good at fishing. Kingfish, and my dad was tournament winner. I go, we catch 50. Y'all want to go catch kingfish? Y'all want to go catch 50, 60 pounders? We can do it. The only problem is it's a 70, 80 pounders when the tournaments now. We fly a kite, put a live bait underneath the kite, buddy. You have, especially you with the video, because you might sit there for 45 minutes. You got to have that video running the whole time.
Right.
And when that king hits that bait, dude, he's 4 foot in the air. You usually miss that, so then you get to go back to the GoPro and rewind it and see the hook up. That is, my dad flew a kite. It was a surf kite. They didn't make fishing kites back in the 70s. And it was red, but it was so bleached, it was pink, and they used to call him Barbie. You go out and fly your kite Barbie, and you come back and take that $100,000 tournament win with this 60-something pound kingfish, and they call him Barbie anymore after that.
For the boat up, so while we're getting the boat anchored up, it gives y'all time to make your hooks and all that drop your lines until I say green light go. All right, first things first, as y'all can tell, sea conditions are kind of deteriorating. Boat's rocking around pretty good. So it's real important that anytime we're making our lines up or anytime we're not fishing, the rod holder, and take this sinker and make sure that you secure it by wrapping it around the handrail. If you don't do that, the sinker's gonna swing around. You can clunk somebody upside the head or get a hook in them. All right, so we got two different types of dead bait in the bait buckets. We got squid and we got mackerel. The best way to hook the squid by nature, they're real rubbery, so you need to double hook them, otherwise the fish tear them off. So they got a tail side, they got a head side. The best way to hook the squid, find the center point of the tail side right here underneath where it makes a triangle. Take your squid, take your hook, all the way through them like that. Now if you leave them hanging like that, the fish just tear them off. So after you hook the squid once, swing it back around, double hook it. That way it's got a pretty good bite on the squid. That way it's harder for the fish to tear it off. The other type of bait you got these whole mackerel. That's these fish. The best way to hook these is right through the eyeballs. Just like so. Alright, after we get the boat situated, I can come out here and say green light go. First thing you're going to do before you pick up your fishing pole, you need to unwrap your sinker. After you unwrap it, hang on to it so it don't swing around. If you don't unwrap the sinker first, well, the fishing pole don't go nowhere because there's a sinker wrapped around the handle. So unwrap the sinker first. Hang on to it. Pick up your fishing pole, direct everything over the side. Let go of your sinker. It's real important to hold the sinker and not the line. If you drop the sinker and you're holding the line, it can cause a hook to snatch you in the hand. So the sinker can't hurt you. Anything up here can hurt you. When you get your line up here to the surface, everybody has a black swivel on their leader. Everybody look at every rod, it's got a swivel on the leader. Do not reel this all the way up into the fishing pole. Try to leave about 24 inches, 20 inches of slack from your rod tip to that swivel. That way it's easy for us to grab the line and get the fish in the boat and then get them off the hook. After I get the fish off the hook, I'm going to hand you your sinker back to you. Just take your fishing pole, put it in the rod holder, take your sinker, wrap it around the handrail just one time. You don't have to wrap it 60 times because then you got to untangle it just to go fishing. And then rebait your hooks and fish again. Yeah? Alright, y'all bait it up, but do not drop yet.
Get with you guys when I get on fish. I'm in the water. Missed the eye, went the wrong way on the...
It's all going to end up going about the same place. Just
Yeah, Hook said I'll pull away from you. Back with you guys on the hook set. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. How about that? Wait for it. It's a grown man. It's a grown man.
Yeah.
Give me some of that. That's what I came for. Give me some of that. Hooked up fishing, baby. Oh yeah. Everybody's hooked up. Let me get mine away from here. Don't bounce on the rod tip. Lay it down, man. You know you got hooked up by a hard hitter. You can't win this fight, man. You make dinner. Hey. Calm down. You might not be that big. Here we go. Beautiful fish.
That's when I know we're right on top of the spot. So we may move to the side, around, and take a change. But that first drop is a quicker.
You want me to put him in there? Or you want to put him in
I'll
there?
do that
I
for
got
you.
you.
Yeah, go.
Beautiful fish,
Oh,
man.
you go.
Another way.
Oh, it stabbed me.
Oh, damn weight.
Oh, the fin.
Oh, man.
Hey,
Thank you, sir.
It's just part of the job, man.
Thank you, sir.
You get
That's all.
smoked, you get cut, you get hooked.
Oh, yeah.
You get all kinds of stuff.
Hey,
Professional.
like this here. I'm gonna wrap it right now. It's one of them deals. I do it out of my kayak, right?
Yeah.
I had a gar on. I was trying to show out.
Oh.
Hook through there and hook through there. Clip the bar, pull it out the other way. Oh man, that was awesome. As soon as we dropped in, everybody's hooked up. That's the second one, or it's still on that same one?
This is the same one.
He might be a monster, no wonder. God dang, he got a big one on here. He got a big one. God, dog. You got a horse. That's a grown man right there.
That's right there, Pop Boy.
That's what I'm talking about. God, dog. I'm going back down there. Uh-oh. You asked for it. Get you some of that.
We might need a gas over there.
God, dog. Got him over there hollering for the gal.
Oh yeah, I got some big old house up there.
Man. Fat daddies and fat mamas.
And remember, all these snapper have already been all caught, so they got to close the season. These are goats.
God. Hooked up fishing, baby. You want live action, you got it. Want me one of those hogs. Want me one of those hogs. Uh-oh.
Oh my God, that's a good one.
Hey man, you gotta love this. See the hard hitter smiling this hard? That means something going on, man. Just like that, baby.
There's nothing like chunking and rip.
Just like that. Oh,
Laying and stuff. They got, you don't know what you're
God dang. Got me. Pull the hook. Last one I didn't set the hook like that. Now I see. Remembering again, do not snatch. Pull the hook. Might have been a small fish anyway. I want me a hog.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you got a hog on too. Step over or step under. Here we go. There we go. That was a lesson right there, guys. Do not set the hook. Just pull tight. I had one on and I pulled off by pulling, setting the hook. Help out when you get back in the water. The sub hook wants to circle the flag and instead of coming all around. There you go. Come on around.
Hey, is anybody else hooked up like stuff this way? No.
Nah. Not me. I'm not back in. Right through the eyeball. Out the other eyeball. Squid at the top. Uh-oh. What's going on here? That's what that is. Hold on, let's see what we got. Yeah.
Run way over there.
Let me look.
Got off.
Yeah. Let me find direction right quick before we get up here. Hold your rod tip up. That's simple. All right, we're clear. Now I can get away from these other people real quick without getting hung up. Hold that rod up. I'll hold it out. There you go.
I'm about to pull this through.
Okay.
Have a weight limit.
All right.
Wait behind you.
Thank you. Yeah, they're doing some hell of a doing. Okay. They're moving and grooving. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you deal with yours first. I'll let you deal with your fish first, then I'll come drop down. That's what I'm doing. I'm letting him deal with his first fish first. Once he gets him up some, I'm gonna drop down. He's still way over here. I stopped setting the hook.
I didn't set that.
I know, but I did it once and I lost mine. It's immediate, I know that.
Hey guys, watch your toes, okay? Watch your toes, watch that tail.
That's what I'm talking about. Get down there, you're gonna get bit. You get down there, you're gonna get bit. Do your thing, hook yourself, Got tied into the hard hitter. Man, be a hog. Be a hog. Be a hog, man. I don't know. I said be a hog. Don't be no baby. Got a quarter to make. He feel like he might not be that much. Now he's trying to show up. He ain't no hog, but I got one of the boats. He ain't nothing to boat, but he's a fish. He ain't that big. He's a fish, though. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I need to hold my rod tight, or
You're good.
okay.
Hold your balance. Got enough slack for me? No.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Me personally, when I come out here fishing by myself, you know, we do if we ever get to during snapper season. You know,
Hey man, did you want to use some of your croakers that you brought?
Oh yeah, Bessie. Hold her.
man,
Yeah, come on now.
them big ones are fun.
Hey, use some of your croakers that you brought. Those things will work good for the south stand.
Okay, gotcha.
They're good to fight and take good pictures, but I'm so picky. Here we go.
You want table fare?
I want, yes sir.
I know. That man just told me put them croakers on, man, and I'm going on. Ooh, good night, man. Good night and good morning. I didn't know you can hunt for hogs on water. I didn't know you could hog hunt on the water, man.
Welcome to Bluefin Charter.
Croaker going in, baby. The hard hitter gonna dump the croaker down. Brought these little rascals from the house. Right through the eyes you go, baby. Came all the way from Clear Lake or Galveston or wherever I caught these croaker at. Find out what croaker do. Nice squall of rain coming through. This is what you got to do if you're going to be a hard hitter. You got to fish in the rain.
What rain?
Yeah, what rain is right.
You know, I'm talking about the big ones are not that far down.
I see.
Like I said.
Whoa! Uh-oh. Get him out of that prop, man. He got a line ripper. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's
Man, that's a bad rod you got. You laid it on the edge of that thing and it ain't did nothing.
Hang on.
Somebody got a hog on. God, dog. That fish acting a dump.
80 pound back. Full of 80 pound crab. Crazy. No, he's just
What we doing over here, Chief?
He's over here in trouble.
Whacking them over here. Keeping us busy.
He tried to tell me the bigger fish ain't that far down, but guess what? They might have cleaned my croaker out. That croaker kind of old.
Good.
I put it in salt water.
Got some stank on it.
Yeah, I put it on. Maybe I just didn't get to him. Yeah, he alright. You let that little fish do you like that, man? Talking trash. But nice. I ain't touch this croaker. Get back with y'all on the next hookup. Maybe he might have a little something to him. Camera on. Yep. Oh, okay. Show me you can rip a little drag. Uh-oh, Alan. He alright. I got table fare, man. I got table fare. But I know what I want to do. I want to catch one on my pin squall. I want to cut that leader off and put you guys' leader on there.
Alright.
Anything else will be uncivilized. Yeah, that cool squawk.
Here, try a jig.
He's hooked up with something real nice. I don't know if I want to try that.
Yeah.
Probably got half his red snapper. Oh, no. Tore up everything.
That ain't mine. I watched every other song,
Oh, God, dog. Didn't take long.
Ribbon fish, baby.
Pull it. He pulled it.
Get off.
Yep.
He's got a big ass meat.
Felt it.
Yep.
Short is striking.
I'm not really into it.
move anyway, so I'll reel in. I felt something.
Yeah, that's what happened to me a while ago. Bam! And came back with a head. It's all right. They know they're here. Somebody up there caught a bonita.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Tell them to keep that bonita.
They did. He threw it in the box.